I'm Lydia and welcome back to my channel. So today in Lid's Kitchen, let me tell you, we're going to be trying out this new recipe I found on Pinterest, okay? It's called Kolachy Cookies. It's a Polish cookie, guys. It's made with this cream cheese dough and any type of preservative filling you want. Look at that bad boy, okay? It's really good. Oh my god, this is so amazing. And for my first time trying it, it was actually pretty easy to make. So if you want to see how I make this recipe and make it along with me, just make sure you stay tuned. Alright guys, so let's get right into this recipe of our Kolachy cookies. So we're going to start off with our cream cheese and our butter. Okay, we're going to put that right into our mixer. And we're just going to cream this together until it's combined together, just until it's like really mixed and combined, nice and creamy and soft, okay? Alright, so that's mixed. In this bowl over here, I just have some flour and some sugar in this, and this is all I'm adding. So this is an easy, actually it's like 5 ingredients because we're going to add our jam, but for the dough it's an easy 4 ingredient recipe, okay? So we're just going to dump that in there, and again we're going to mix it just on medium low, then I'm going to reduce it down to low speed for a little bit, and we just want to mix it till it forms a dough, okay? Once it forms a dough, we're going to lay it out on our counter and start rolling it out. Okay, so now I have this. I'm going to clean up my station. We're going to get to it. Alright guys, so my dough is just the way I want it. Okay, it started to come together. You can squeeze it. It's not overdone. So we're just going to finish combining it, okay? So I have my rubber spatula to help me get it out. I'm going to flour my surface. And I just keep extra flour on the side because every recipe I find, you just need a sprinkle. And then I be needing more than a sprinkle. Like, I'm serious about that. So let's just dump it on here. Ooh, I want to get it all off. Now I'm going to just flour my hands before I start. Ooh. This is what I'm gonna do now. Is I'm gonna start rolling this out. So you want it to be between a 1/4 and an 8 inch thick, okay guys? I'm gonna just keep picking it up, make sure it don't stick. Move it around. So I'm going to cut this just because it's big. So I'm going to cut it into 1/4 inch sides. So I just cut it into 4s. And then I'm going to work with one section at a time, just so it could be a little bit more manageable for me, because it is a lot of dough. trying to get it into like a square or a rectangle shape, just because when we cut it, it is gonna be cut in squares, you know? So at least it'll make our lives a little easier for now. So I'm just gonna cut this into little squares. I'm gonna cut it into 3. So out of this little dough quarter, I got 9 cookies, okay? So this is about how thick they are. All right, and this is about the size. So I have some strawberry jam here that I made. If you want to see how I make my jams and my preservatives, guys, just leave a comment down below because I like to make mine from scratch. I'll use the store-bought, you know, if I'm desperate, but preference-wise, I don't want all them additives and preservatives. Really don't. So I have some jam here, and I'm just gonna do like a little diagonal line. So from one corner to one corner, because we'll end up folding them over, all right? And you don't wanna overfill your cookies. Ooh. Make sure you cut your hole big enough if you use a piping bag. Definitely did not. If you don't want to use a piping bag, you don't have to. You can always just use like a spoon. I just prefer it because it's easier for me. So I'm just doing maybe like 2 or 3 lines back and forth on each cookie. And if I do go heavy, it'll usually be towards the center. Okay, so that's how I have them. And then we're gonna end up folding the ends over, so. So this is how one cookie looks. So we're gonna put this on the pans. Now these cookies don't spread, guys, not really. So you can actually place these closer together on your sheet pan like you'll see me do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish all of these up, rolling out the dough, put them on the sheet pan, and then we're gonna get these in the oven. All right, y'all, so I'm a mess, but cookies accomplished. So that took like forever and a day, but with good music in my head, we knocked it out in like maybe 5 minutes, getting them all of them filled, cut, rolled out, and on the tray. So we're gonna put this in the oven at 350 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. All right, and once they come out, we're going to let them cool on a wire rack for about 10 minutes and pop them bad boys right into the fridge right after the 10 minutes. This is what I'm being told. Right after the 10 minutes for another few minutes, just to let the cream cheese in the dough set. All right, guys, this is my first time trying this recipe, but this is what I'm being told. This is all the tips, so we're gonna do it together. Let's get it in the oven. See you in a minute. All right, guys, so we are back. Our Kolachy cookies are out of the oven and the cooler. So again, we took them out the oven, put them on a cooling rack for 10 minutes, and then I just let them sit in my cooler for about 10 to 15 minutes longer. And this is them afterwards. So now it is a cream cheese based dough, so your dough top will not really turn a color, okay? And that's common. Make sure you don't overfill them, because if you see, like I have one only that exploded down here. Oh, it always gotta be that one that gotta hold you back. But I only have the one. So these are great. So now let me tell you, we're gonna put some powdered sugar in half, because some of the recipes I see have powdered sugar, and then some of them I see don't have powdered sugar, and then some are like, no, it's not traditional. So we don't want to be a people pleaser. So I just put a little bit in here, and I'm just gonna sprinkle. On this tray alone. That looks so pretty. Not gonna lie. That looks so pretty, guys. Oh, that looks pretty. Look at those. Oh, look at those. So let's have it. Okay, because I'm ready. I'm ready. And I'm taking this one. No lie, guys, these are good. I'm gonna eat. These are so good. I'm trying to think of what they kind of remind me of, those like thumbprint cookies. That's what they remind me of. Anyway, guys, please, please, please try this recipe. If you do, make sure you tag me in it on any of my social media platforms. Follow me on IG. Make sure you subscribe down below and like this video. Definitely. Because who doesn't like these? They know what they're doing. Like the video. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one.